or not, one of Joe Biden's biggest political opponents in the Senate actually agrees with him on immigration. Now, in order to understand the statement from the Republican senator, let's just quickly take a look at what Biden said today in announcing his immigration executive order.
We came to a clear bipartisan deal. It was the strongest border security agreement in decades. But then Republicans in Congress, not all, but walked away from it. Why? Because Donald Trump told them to. He told the Republicans, it has been published widely by many of you, that he didn't want to fix the issue, he wanted to use it to attack me. So today, I'm moving past Republican obstruction and using the executive authorities available to me as president to do what I can on my own to address the border. Frankly, I would have preferred to address this issue through bipartisan legislation.
There you have President Joe Biden calling out Republicans who caved to Donald Trump's demands to destroy, demolish a bipartisan immigration bill in the Senate that had all sorts of goodies that Republicans have been asking for decades on immigration policy. Now, believe it or not, even though you have Biden calling out his political opponents as aggressively as Biden can, turns out there's one Republican senator who actually agrees with him. Let's take a look at who it is.
Everybody who comes on this floor and says our border's broken, we should do something about it, you're absolutely right. And unfortunately, we didn't get there. President Trump opposed a Senate bill. We couldn't find a better way forward that would get 60 votes. I hate that.
In a political climate where it appears that both sides have trouble agreeing to the facts of any political issue, it is nice to see a Republican senator acknowledging reality.
Yeah, which of course he'll flip-flop on later because he's Lindsey Graham and he's one of the most servile creatures that's ever entered the halls of Congress. So the minute he needs Trump to start a war and Trump is president, he'll go back groveling and start licking his boots, a place where he belongs.
Pausing here to deliver some honest truth as we do in our news coverage as well. TYT is facing challenges, guys, as the entire industry is. You know who could make the difference? You. If you hit the join button below, it's gonna make all the difference and keep us in business. We appreciate you, thank you.
But for now, Biden is in charge and probably Lindsey Graham is pushing for him to keep the war on Gaza going. So he's like, oh, Biden might not be so wrong. I mean, look, as long as he's spending $20 billion for more disastrous wars in the Middle East, maybe I'll lick his boots for 1 or 2 licks. Oh, wow, congratulations, Lindsey Graham. But anyway, he is correct on this, whether it is intentional or for political reasons. There's no question he's right.
And look, a lot of the Trump supporters, at least this is what I was noticing on social media, were justifying what Trump did in getting Republicans to kill that bill because they were arguing, well, we don't even need that bill. Through executive action, Biden can just do his own immigration policy without the help of Congress. Except the executive order that Biden signed today is gonna be challenged in the courts. It will be struck down, just like Donald Trump's immigration executive order having to do with asylum seekers dating back to 2018 was struck down. The Biden administration has cited the same legal justification that Trump had cited in 2018, and that got struck down. So what Biden did today will be struck down, and even if it doesn't, even if magically the courts change their minds and they side with Biden on this, the executive order doesn't allocate the necessary resources in order to process asylum seekers quickly and decide whether or not they have a just asylum claim or whether they should be deported back to their home country. And so the problem will continue to fester. And if you think an executive order is gonna solve it, you would be mistaken.
All right, last thing on that for me. So Biden puts out this executive order that he knows is gonna be struck down, so he's full of crap. Trump, on the other hand, had all the Republicans vote against their own immigration bill. So he's full of crap. So if you're despondent about our choices, you're not wrong. And by the way, if you say, hey, yeah, Cenk, but they're all politicians, they're all greasy liars of different degrees, and this is the kind of stuff we've been having to deal with all of our life, you're also not wrong. So there's very few magical politicians who actually mean what they say and actually deliver on their promises. Trump and Biden often take it to comical lengths. But the core of what Lindsey Graham said that was right today is Trump did order the Republicans to turn around
on a bill they wrote, supported, and were definitely going to vote for, and are now pretending was a bad bill, and then saying, oh, I can't believe Biden didn't fix the immigration problem, when they actively chose not to fix it because Donald Trump ordered them to for political reasons so that he himself can gain, but make sure that the American people were hurt. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.